We're going to take a look at a blitz out of the nickel double A gap, and the name of the defense is called Buck Zone Blitz. And with this particular defense, we're going to look to get pressure from the left outside linebacker. Let's go ahead and take a look at the play on the field, as you can see on your screen there. And with this particular defense, as we've already mentioned, the pressure that we're looking to get here as far as this particular defense is going to come from this guy right here, which is going to be the left outside linebacker. And what we're doing here is we're going to look to get pressure coming off the edge from him, where he'll come in from here and get a free shot at the quarterback. Now, the key to this is if you have a defender such as Khalil Mack from the Bears, he's already got an X factor, so he should be able to shed block the right tackle and get in pretty darn quick. Now, if you want to get him a free shot, it's really easy to do. And let's go ahead and take a look at how to do that as far as getting the quarterback without even being blocked. And let's go ahead and do that right now. So what we're going to do here is we're going to go ahead and take control of this defender right here as you're looking at your screen. And this is going to be a linebacker here, the middle linebacker sitting there on your screen as you look at it. And with him, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to go ahead and have him blitz. Right now, if you look at it, what he's doing, he's dropping back into a hook zone into this area here. But what we need to do is we need to go ahead and re-blitz him. So let's go ahead and blitz him. And you can see on your screen right there, we've got him blitzing. So that's that right there as far as the setup goes. Now, if you were to go as this, you're going to get pressure on the quarterback from the outside, obviously. But you probably don't want to do that, because then as you look at your screen there, and you're going to notice you're going to have a void in the middle of the field, because remember, that guy was supposed to play a hook zone. So let's go in instant replay and take a look at that. And you can see by him blitzing, then that leaves this whole area of the field wide open where they could throw a quick pass, maybe a slant or something like that in this area here. Even though you're still going to get that pressure coming off the edge, which is nice, but again, if your opponent sees that, he's going to probably attack and hit you over the middle, and that's going to be an issue. So we need to figure out how to make sure that doesn't happen, and so we can still get the same type of pressure that we're looking for, but without giving up that short middle of the field. So let's go back into the actual onto the screen here, and again, we're going to go ahead and re-blitz that linebacker. We're in control of him. This time, we're just going to move him about 4 yards off the line of scrimmage. Now, one of the things you're going to want to do is you're going to want to hold down the right trigger. This is what I'm doing right now. I'm going to hold down the right trigger. Now, we're going to still get that same pressure coming off from the left outside linebacker. And then that linebacker that I'm in control of, he's still going to rush the quarterback. But what we're going to do is we're going to stop him. And what's going to happen is when he comes up into this area here, when he goes heads and blitzes and he comes up into this area here, and then this guy right here, which is going to be the right guard, is going to look to block him. And then that's going to alter everything else as far as on this side of the field. As you're looking as far as the blocking assignments go, then the right tackle is going to look to block the left end. And then when that happens, this guy right here again, which is Mack, or the right outside linebacker, is going to go after the quarterback and get pressure on him. And that's what we're trying to do as far as the setup goes. So I want you guys to go ahead and watch this as we do it, and then we'll go back in instant replay and we'll talk about it a little bit more. And you can see the pressure there, and then I'm sitting over in the middle. As you watch, you can see me dropping back in the middle of the defender I'm in control of. So let's go back in here and take a look at that in instant replay. And then you can see, as you look at your screen, watch that pressure come off the edge there again. So watch this guy as he's coming off the edge. As far as the linebacker is concerned, as far as the left outside linebackers, he's coming off the edge there, applying that pressure on the quarterback. And then as you look at it, let's rewind it just a little bit. You're going to notice that I'm in control of this defender here, so I'm controlling him. As far as this guy right here is concerned, I'm controlling him right there as you look at it. I'm controlling him, and I'm looking at him to go ahead and bring that pressure and force this guy, which is what I've already mentioned to you, force this guy, which is going to be the right guard, to go ahead and look to block me. And once that happens, it moves this guy over in here, and as I told you earlier, it allows us to get that pressure coming off the edge from the left outside linebacker, and that's what you're going to see here. Bam, he gets a sack. Let's go ahead and rewind it, because I want to talk a little bit more about this. And then you can see the other thing I was talking about earlier, as far as with this defense, you want to make sure while you're still in control of this guy, you want to go ahead and watch and make sure as people are coming across. So, for example, maybe this guy's going to come across over here. You want to make sure you're watching for anybody to come over the middle and make sure you're going to go ahead and cover them. That way the quarterback can't find them open. So that's the key to this defense as far as putting the pressure on the quarterback and hopefully it gives you a little bit better understanding. You can see in the screen right there that I'm sitting right in front of that receiver coming across. So I've taken that away, and really, as you look at it, for the most part, my opponent really didn't have a whole lot, I guess, right there. But this guy right here, this running back, he may have been open once he broke out, but by the time he was breaking out, we'd already got the pressure on the quarterback. So that's nice there. So for overall, this defense does provide some decent coverage, but it also gets pressure on the quarterback. So the name of this defense, as far as the setup that we wanted to show here, was called Nickel Double A Gap Buck Zone Blitz.